Hi Darya, how are you? Daphne here. Thank you for your really nice essay and your letter. I'm going to start with the letter because this is my favourite letter. I love these. I think they are. It's a very funny letter, and anyone that makes me laugh in this is great. Um, it's a skill in trying to be very polite, but also be very clear as to what you want. Slightly difficult. So, dear Mrs. Smith is fine, and your ending kind regards is lovely. That shows that it's uh, like a neutral, informal, rather than being a formal letter. So, I think you need to start with something a little bit more gentle. I think you need to start with, I hope you're well. It was good to see you last weekend, or something to indicate that you are friends. So, I hope you're well. It was good to see you recently, something like that. Then you can come in here. You might not be aware, um, and I would aware, and I put but. Um, I think but is better than that. But your puppy's barking persistently when you're not at home. Generally, he or she, the puppy, has howled and whined from Monday to Friday when you're probably at work. Personally, and then I would put, as I am a maths teacher, so this is why you work at home, working from home. Personally, as I'm a maths tutor, and then I am working from home with students from all over our community. Good, that's a nice indication that your neighbours. Constant nuisance barking interrupts the teaching process. So, again, you just watch it on these little connecting words. So, I think I'll put in as here. So this is a consequence. So this is like why you're at home. This is a consequence of the noise. Students fail to concentrate and solve mathematical problems. Unfortunately, they complain. I put this in the present tense because this is what happens. They complain of headaches caused by noise after my lessons. Okay, good. Very nice explanation there. This is absolutely brilliant. Well done. As a dog owner myself, I can suggest you could put, can I suggest, like as a question, inverted question, indirect question, can I suggest using a dog training whistle? Don't worry, would not harm your puppy. Just use it when he barks and here, and he will finally he will remember to keep silent. In addition, I can give you brand new pup toys to make him busy. Uh, uh, we say keep somebody busy rather than make. Keep him busy playing with them, or to keep him busy when you're working, maybe. Yeah, this this is all great. I've included the information from the council, which could help. Here again, I use a change from can. Could help to identify why your dog's barking so much. Some possible solutions. I hope the right training. You don't need the comma there. I hope the right training will help your puppy to be a more decent, careful. I wouldn't use decent. That's a little bit critical. I don't think we'd use it for a dog. A happier dog, a more cheerful dog. Yeah, because obviously it's not happy. More cheerful dog. Um, and then contact me. I put do contact me. Either please or both. Please do contact me so we can figure out what to do. Yeah, that's lovely. Really, really good. Can you do that in 20 minutes? And what's your word check? 195. Okay, you probably can. Fantastic. Super good. Love it. Really, really love it. And this is a good essay as well. Green energy, very topical. It's good. Uh, so much amazing vocabulary we can put into here, isn't there? So, environmentalists all over the world have debated whether low cost and inexhaustible wind, solar, and biomass energy is a reliable substitute to air polluting power plants. Wow, great start. Although coal and natural gases will be available for the foreseeable future, I firmly believe that renewables are an effective alternative. Ceci will prove this. Now, careful, you cannot prove it in one essay. Yeah, the essay will debate. You could debate, discuss, or examine this using examples from diseases caused by plants and the price of green energy. Whoa, super amazing. I absolutely love that intro. That's brilliant. There is ample evidence that fossil fuels are a risky source of energy, despite being well developed. The reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, no matter how large it is, now the resources are limited. How large what is? The resources are limited. Yeah, might need to explain that, yeah. Secondly, the emissions caused by power plants are dangerous for the health of um, nations. Nations is very big. I mean, yes, absolutely, but I would say possibly the health of uh, all populations, especially most vulnerable and elderly, okay, and nature. All populations, so this is like a relative clause, especially the most vulnerable and elderly, comma, and nature. Burning coal releases a number of airborne pollutants, which that cause, yeah, okay, that or which doesn't matter, cause diseases ranging from asthma to brain damage and cancer for both humans and animals. Therefore, not only, okay, uh, that has been proven. So here, this has been proven to cause. I think you could add that in there. Therefore, not only coal and gases, not only are the verb with not only it's a difficult structure, but you have to have not only and now the verb are. It's like an inverted. So I'm going to highlight that, and because it's got to come here. I think we had this before. Not only are coal and gases a finite source of energy, making dependent countries vulnerable, but um, these traditional energy, these traditional sources, these traditional fuels, and then now you want the verb have already. Okay. Now you want to have you put somebody at risk. So have already put. Now you need the somebody, which is the residents at risk. So you need to change that around. Okay. Put somebody at risk is the structure that you want here. Okay. So it's at. Although there's a case for the efficacy of fossil fuel power stations. Yeah. The low cost and sustainability of solar and wind energy, among others, yeah, cannot be overstated. This is largely because the source for wind turbines and solar panels is abundant and affordable for both developed and developing countries. Nice. Very nice. Um, if you don't want to repeat developed and developing, because for me, I'm not sure about the repetition, for developed and lesser and less sophisticated, maybe, or less well-funded countries. Okay, so I'm only like, oh no, I don't want that sophisticated. Um, okay, I'm only yours is fine. Okay, I'm only just putting in super extra corrections because this is a very, very good essay. In particular, the price per kilowatt hour for electricity generated by wind uh, farms varies. Does literally present tense. You're giving me a fact. Varies between 2 and 6 cents. Um, thus, uh, okay. I think you need to tell me that this is really cheap. Thus, people pay considerably less. Okay, and the government should not extract or purchase fuel to diversify away from. Hang on. Okay, I'm a little bit confused suddenly here. I know a bit about it, but I don't know a bit about that much maybe. Um, the price varies between 2 and 6 cents, um, which is considerably less than that of for power stations, maybe. So government should not extract or purchase fuel to diversify away from reliance on export. This I'm not sure on here. Not quite sure on that sentence there. Okay. Um, so, but okay, and it's all going amazingly, and then here I'm just a little bit lost on that final bit there because I want you to tell me more about solar panels. Yes, there's an initial startup cost, but after that, it's much more affordable, and countries should be motivated towards installing these. I need a little bit, just something instead of that, maybe. I'm sure it's my fault, but a bit confused there. From the arguments given, I firmly believe that natural gas and coal are unreliable future sources of energy compared to cost-effective renewables. It is predicted that combustion power plants um, I put may become, obviously in the near future as more is invested, instead of passive into sustainable or renewable power. Okay, I think you need a little bit more on that final sentence. But otherwise, Darya, what a great essay. Really, really fantastic. You have done brilliantly there. Really, really good. Okay, so that is sadly the end of the course for us. You've been really, really good. Wow, you've made fantastic progress here. You have the option now, depending on when your exam is, of buying a 9 essay pack. And the first titles I'm going to send you in a minute, if you fancy doing that. That's at a very good discount compared to the normal price. Otherwise, if your exam is coming up soon, then I wish you loads of luck and very, very well done. You've been amazing.